Hello, everybody, and welcome back to The Outer Worlds 2. In the previous episode, we had, what did we do? Oh, yeah, we went in, what planet are we on, actually? We're on Praetor, that's right. We landed on Praetor, and we actually have obtained the Rift Modulator, which will help us kind of, basically, it'll help us, like, close or open rifts, or however the heck they say it, on the ground, but there might also be some other purpose for it in the story. So, not exactly sure what that purpose is yet, but basically, that's what we did in the last episode. We landed on Praetor and we got the Rift Modulator, which opens up a lot of stuff because now we can go back to other planets that had rifts, like Paradise Island, which I know had a rift, like, on the map. I mean, go check it out. Maybe rescue a guy. So, this time around, that's right, there's a strike going on. And Auntie's Choice basically wants us to go here and break up the strike, all that kind of stuff. If you want to play The Outer Worlds 2 for yourself, I've left links and details down below in the description as usual. Let's get started. All right. Whoa. Oh. Okay. Just needed to load, I guess. So yeah, it's been a minute since... Hello?
Do you have a minute to take a job?
Oh, God.
For science, of course.
All right, what's going on?
Or was the allure of helping to advance science and being paid for it too much to resist? I'll get right to it then. I need some...
What do you need
I'm a
it for?
biological researcher doing some fascinating and mighty important work with Gorvids. I sent my assistant off to the north with a tracking device, hoping he'd lay hands on a Gorvid egg. I desperately need that. Oh, and bring back my assistant, too. If you find him with all his pieces still stuck together. He ain't much good for assisting in research if he's all torn up. Sound reasonable?
If you find him with the... Okay. Yeah, I'm on it. Suppose I could do that. Let me take a look at the journal. Yeah. Now, where's that? Oh, that's way up there. Well, there are a few... Like, we do still need to do that. So, let's just do this first. Then we'll do your little quest. Oh. Well... Not low. I'm not low on ammo. I should be alright. I just did use a lot. Actually, I might be able to craft some. Hey, Niles, come here!
I'll admit, the coup caught me on the back foot. Always figured the console for a power snatcher, but I'd never put bits down on him betraying the Sovereign. Just think about all those posters of the pair of them that'll have to change now. A real crying shame.
You're enjoying this, aren't you?
Me? Rejoicing over a tyrant squabble? Never. The Sovereign's misfortune is our game. Sure.
Alright, anyways. I think they're long... Yeah, they're the long rounds. One more, why not? Can I make any of the... No, I can't. I need more canisters. That's okay, though. We have plenty of those. I just wanted more of the long rounds. Hello.
Go consume like a good consumer.
Well, you're a liaison. I thought you were going to be the person I talked to for a second there, but fine then. All right. Auntie's Fine Product Revitalization Center. Looks like there's something going on here.
Consciousness in action.
That's right, folks. Keep the chanting going. I can see the overseer up in her office, and we're definitely making her miserable.
Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days.
Okay, Carol, you seem to be in charge here.
Welcome, fellow disgruntled worker. Can't say I recognize you. You come from a different plant to support our cause?
What's going on here?
We're causing trouble. We just found out that we're basically slave labor. And now we're learning to stand up for ourselves.
How'd you learn that?
Dunbar, one of our level 3 packers, explained it to us. He's got a new coiffeured friend who's helped us understand the workers' plight of, our politeness or something.
Is that why you're striking? Why it's going unacknowledged?
We need the proletariat to yield to, worker subjugation by xenophobic proxy? No, that ain't right. But it's... Honestly, we just want to eat, sleep, and relieve ourselves on a reasonable schedule. But the damn overseer... I think she's getting rich off of breaking our backs.
Well, I've been sent to help. I'm gonna go ahead inside and try and get this resolved.
I ain't sure how you're gonna get in. This door is barred.
Can I...
No more bottles on factory floors! Time for unlocked bathroom doors!
I agree. Unlock the bathroom doors.
We don't want to make
is that?
demands, but no more peeing
Looks
in bottles and
like
cans.
it's pick... I have a feeling I'm not supposed to be back here.
With no rest and no downtime, we shouldn't pay for a
Maybe we can get in up there, maybe? Unless it's down here. Probably not.
With no rest and no
I don't know.
downtime,
But let's go up.
pay for Adrena time.
Adrena time? Why, I don't know what that is. What is Adrena time?
Bottles on factory floors. Time for unlocked bathroom doors.
Whoa. What am I doing here? This looks like a way in. There we go. We did it.
Venting frustrations don't normally involve, you know, an actual.
Well, sometimes they do, so. All right. Shh. Take that. You know what's funny is I've been playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Kind of just as a fun little on my own time kind of thing. Which is a game I was actually debating playing for YouTube. But I wasn't exactly sure if I wanted to. But it's really interesting to go from that to this because, like, you could totally be like a thief in Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 if that's what you want to play as. But it feels so frowned upon. Appears to be jammed. Well. But it feels so frowned upon that I just tend to not do it. But in this, I kind of have to reel myself back into being, like, kind of okay with it. Pretty much definitely okay with it. But yeah, because this is totally different. Twinned compact assault rifle. This is all my stuff. It's all mine.
Others get the exact same pay, but only work 12-hour days.
Not me. I'm just taking all the food and other stuff. All right. Overseer.
Machines have been off for a week. Can't believe what I'm losing on Adrena.
While an ADS is remaining in it, sway gradually decreases to 0. Interesting. Maybe I can get some info from this. I meant to get info from this. Has apparently conked it. Okay. I need to have that stuff shipped here. Oh, okay. Okay. Blackmail material. Okay. My vending machine profits from Adrena time ain't what they should be. My gut thinks that whatever they're putting in the mix to try and keep people from going all scrappery is also making the effects last longer. It's no good for my bottom line. The claim is sending some specialists to get these ingrates back to work. Can't give them no chance to figure out what's going on. If they kill my grifting, I'll never retire. Best bet is to play like an executive and make it seem like Auntie and I are as thick as borscht and baked beans. If I can intimidate them enough, they won't look at anything too closely. Well. You out of inventory. What picket signs and a leader has to do. Okay. Overseer Griggs. Nowhere in the illustrious history of Auntie's Choice's work at one of the plants ever ground to halt for this long. Even the outbreak of necrotic crabble cankers at our Immunosol factory only slowed production to 2 shifts a day. Wow. Griggs, your general ineptitude, notable failure to get your workers back on task has been noted in your file. Were you, I'd expect disciplinary action. In the meantime, we're sending a disruption ameliorator to untangle your bungling. Pray they can sort it out, or your next assignment transfer will make you wish you only had the cankers again. Oh boy.
Reminds me more and more of Tau Ceti by the minute. If these folk burn this place to the ground, I ain't telling.
Who would? Alright, well, we have blackmail material. I could lockpick this. I'm here to steal your stuff. Anyways.
We don't want to make demands, but no more peeing in bottles and cans!
Sounds pretty reasonable if you ask me. See, I think you agree.
Welcome to Auntie's Fine Product Revitalization Center, where we create tomorrow's brands today. I assume you are the disruption ameliorator from home office?
That's correct.
About damn time you got here. This labor stoppage has put us almost a full week behind schedule and is making me look quite the fool.
Well, something tells me you already looked like that before you were behind schedule. But tell me what you know. Actually, they're trying to intimidate me. Maybe I should try and intimidate back.
Unsophisticated, impertinent, dim-witted. You'll fit right in with my peons. So, maybe it'll make sense to you when they babble about basic dignity and human rights. It should go without saying that such flights of fantasy have no place inside Auntie's Choice. And if we were still in Tau Ceti, they would face grave consequences.
I don't think you want to talk about
Tau
Tau
Ceti. Got
Ceti.
her wires crossed. Basic dignity is what Auntie's Choice promised us when we signed up, so long as we were good at our work. And while we might have faced grave consequences back on Tau Ceti, it was under old management, who were trounced rather thoroughly in the end, I might add.
Nevertheless, here we must focus on getting these ingrates back to work and remind them that they're damn lucky to have Auntie's Choice to dedicate their lives to.
Oh, to have Auntie's Choice to it. Okay. They're damn lucky to be able to dedicate their lives.
Absolutely. These lugs have been positively exalted in the good fortune of rising to their limited station within the meritocracy that Auntie has derived for us. Why? Can you imagine suffering under the yoke of a sovereign's rule? Or floundering at the ridiculous direction of those claiming to know the future by way of math? No. Only within Auntie's Choice can these drudges achieve genuine prominence. If they exhibit excessive dedication, they may even earn some modicum of the success I have enjoyed.
Well, that's horrifying. How do I fit into all this?
You're asking me? That clearly is your domain. Running this and when I say I, it is critical that you understand that as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear?
What's clear is that it was actual Auntie's Choice executives that sent me here.
Well, there's no call for rudeness. It's unnecessary, unprofessional, and distracts us from the important business that I have the direct authority to dispatch you upon. This plant relabels dated items with new Auntie's Choice trademarks and slogans. It is critical to keeping revitalized products on the shelf for consumers hungry for something new. So, The workers may be unhappy, but they must realize their comfort is a distant second to Auntie's delivery schedule. Or in short, they need to get back to work.
Okay, so how do I solve it?
My workers are striking people now? How very alarming. We must resolve this before things get even further out of hand. They've appointed some kind of leader, and he's the one you have to talk to. His name is, Dummy? No, that's not right. Dunce? Dummer. Dumley? Dunbar. It's Dunbar.
You don't know his name? You have this small of a crew and you don't know their names?
If I'm honest, my gaze is purely focused up the ladder, not down it. I am a very important upper, middle, lower manager, and the way I advance that status scantily involves learning the names and faces of my peons.
Ah, so their only value is to make you look good. And what's funny is that once I click this, she's probably actually going to agree with me and be like, hey, you understand.
Their value is in providing their minuscule contribution to this mighty and prestigious corporation.
Well, not
And by
exactly
providing
then.
their
Okay.
maximal effort, they allow me to ascend, vacating this position so that one of their undistinguished masses can fill it, thereby becoming distinguished.
Okay. Thanks for reminding me why the Earth Directorate needs to keep corporations in check.
Well, that's all fine and good in your system. But here in Arcadia, it is Auntie's needs we cater to. And right now, her need is you convince Dumley Dunbar to get back to... I believe he has demands, but I can't be bothered to remember what they were. They alter the generous terms, and you will find him up on the landing pad with some of his minions. Go help him understand the situation so everyone can get back to work. That clear?
So you're offering them nothing. Makes my job exceedingly difficult.
Yes, well, I'm sure you'll manage. Best of luck to you. Remember that your actions don't just reflect on you, you are also representing me, which do us proud.
If you won't let us sleep for 8,
Well,
you can't charge us for stimulates.
let's go meet with their leader. I'm kind of on his side, and I have this blackmail information, which is what I'm assuming I'm going to talk to him about.
That's right, folks. That's right, folks. That's right. That's
With
right.
no
That's right,
rest
folks.
and no
Keep it shifting.
downtime.
All right, anyways. I don't...
Definitely making her
Maybe he's in here?
Whatever it is you're after, go looking for it somewhere else.
Oh, hey, you're William Dunbar. You're the guy I'm looking for.
I ain't aiming to seem rude, but I got a lot to deal with right now. Unless this is mighty important, I'll respectfully ask to be left to my business.
Your business is why I'm here. They sent me to help settle your complaints.
Settle my complaints? How exactly you planning that?
By trying to mediate a middle ground. What exactly are your grievances?
Auntie's got to prioritize worker prosperity over productivity. What we've got now is, poor, labor retention techniques? What's going on is, remind me again?
An inhospitable occupational environment that ignores
Wait.
worker safety and health concerns.
So what's with this guy? That was an amazing amount of gobbledygook. Care to make it more clear?
It means we're worked like cysty pigs for almost no net gains, while Auntie gets fat on our blood, sweat, and tears. And what's worse, she takes back most of the bit she pays us.
They work 20-hour shifts, which require stims to endure that are charged at a premium. Adrena time is actually cheaper on the undisputed claim than it is here. And if that inhuman brutality isn't enough to offend basic decency, they're also barred from using the restroom throughout the business day. Their 20-hour business day.
That's pretty
It is
crazy.
an unconscionable condition to keep these workers in. I can't imagine how hard it is for them to coordinate their daily duties.
You don't work here?
No, I'm just a fellow underling suffering the corporate grind who saw the plight of these poor folk and needed to help them make a fair and reasonable deal.
That's right. Leo has been an absolute wealth of what's what. Without him, we would still be toiling
under the yoke of oppressive undervaluation due to monstrous mismanagement.
So,
Right.
Dunbar has no idea what he's doing yet either. Alright, what's in it for you, Leo?
Me?
Now hold it right there. We aren't here to talk about Leo. We're here to talk about what it's going to take to make us get back to work. Right?
Fair enough. For now. So talk.
Our shifts need to be reduced to 12 hours a day. 4 hours of personal time ain't even enough to rest, much less get any actual living done. Second, if we gotta work those long hours, we want free Adrena time. Bad enough it's making everything taste like we're gnawing nickel pads. Having to pay for the pleasure's too far. Finally, we want all-day bathroom access. Expecting us to fit our necessities into the same 4 hours is just mean. Plus, between us, most folk ain't, if you get my meaning.
Huh. Okay. Huh. Oh. That does seem pretty reasonable. All right, I'll be right back. Let's see if we can convince the Overseer with our blackmailing abilities. Oh, Overseer.
Welcome back, Ameliorator. Did you make contact with workers? Do they understand that this stoppage is madness? Are they ready to return?
I've heard the workers' demands and think we can get them back to work.
So, what are these ingrate alley sprats willing to settle for? Golden privies and gilded sheets? To be spoon-fed crunch whenever their tummies rumble? 8-hour workdays?
They want their shift shortened. They're demanding 12-hour workdays.
12-hour? Are they mad? What are they gonna do with the other half of the day? Lounge around the facility consuming air and water and power without compensating the company? I am, frankly, disappointed you would even bring me such a preposterous demand. You should have nipped this offensive arrogance in the bud.
Offering 16-hour days means extra rest, which massively increases productivity.
Well, it's true that data shows higher worker productivity on sleep than on stims. I never imagined restful production being more cost-effective than longer hours. That would translate into more profit for the plant, which means larger bonuses for me. All right, you've convinced me. What else do they want?
They're asking for the Adrena time they take during the day to be free.
Free? Free? Nothing inside of Auntie's Choice is free. Law, nothing in life is free. Everything has a cost. Everything. Materials, labor, time, distribution, forced scarcity. Giving something away for free is akin to ignoring the cost of its creation, which is one small step from the system completely breaking down and plunging us all into anarchy.
It also breaks when your personal greed interferes with Auntie's bottom line, Overseer.
What in the void are you talking about? My greed is certainly doing no such thing.
I know you've been personally profiting off of the forced Adrena time sales.
What? No, I would never. That's slander and or libel. And you can't prove a thing.
I have the files to prove it, and I can deliver them to Auntie herself.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let's not get too hasty here. What do you want from me?
The workers get the Adrena time for free, and I get a nice fistful of bits.
Huh. I don't know why you would waste leverage on that.
Hell yeah.
But I suppose you've got your reasons. All right. They'll get their Adrena time, and you'll get all the bits I got on me. Is there more they ask?
And it's very important to them that the bathrooms are left unlocked at all times.
They want to relieve themselves on company time? I've never heard something so preposterous. Can you imagine how many bits that loss of productivity will cost us? What if they lounge? What if they take time to relax? What if they retreat to indulge their baser urges? Auntie would be paying for all manner of unprofitable shenanigans.
Do you actually believe that they hold it all day long? They have to go. They're going somewhere.
Somewhere? Oh, that actually explains the odor in storage room 3. I never imagined they might be... I'll get the door unlocked immediately, and cleaning crews dispatched. What more do they want?
Well, that's everything. I'll take your responses to their leader and see what I can do.
Very good. Ha! I was going to say very good, but that would be downright farcical. There is nothing good about this situation. Please, just resolve it as quickly as possible.
If you won't let us sleep for
Honestly,
you can't charge us
in modern day society,
for stimulating.
12-hour work shifts are very long. Very long. I know some people have those kind of shifts and maybe even longer. But these guys are forced into it. But going down from 20 to 16, that was the best I could do.
Exact same pay, but only work 12 hours a day.
All right. Mr. Dunbar.
Hello again. Do you have news for us about the negotiations?
I negotiated terms for your bathroom access.
That's as fine a place to start as any. What did that tyrant have to say for herself? She willing to see reason?
It was a struggle, but she's convinced they should be free to use at any time.
Well, I can't begin to tell you what a relief that is. By which I mean, that's great news. It'll be such a load off. A most promising development. How go the other hurdles of the negotiation?
All right, and I spoke to Griggs about the Adrena time.
She willing to see reason?
None too happy about it, but she is. Convinced her they should be free.
Free? Really? Why, I'd surely have lost that bet. I figured we'd ask for free and settle for wholesale. You're a miracle worker. What's next?
All right, now, on to the thing that I kind of got halfway on. Let's discuss your working hours.
Excellent. What progress have you made?
I convinced her you should only work 16 hours a day.
That must have been quite the negotiation. Oh, my people can't thank you enough. This will be huge for us. Free time to sleep, relax and all? Wonderful.
There you go.
Well, you have done exceptionally well by us, my new friend. With these new conditions, we'll return to work with vigor rather than dread. Thank you.
Damn! I really felt like I was close to signing all of you, and I needed that recruitment bonus. I don't know how I'm going to afford my hair creme now, but I'll get him next time. And he won't always have you working her ankles for her. And her usual agents don't stand a chance against me.
Next time? Against you? What in law's name?
I see. He was trying to poach you.
Sometimes you talk so odd it don't sound like you're Auntie's choice at all.
Yeah, I was starting to have the same thought.
It don't matter. All that matters is my working conditions have just improved. Now, if you'll excuse...
You did these folk a good
There you
turn,
go.
Commander.
You.
We'll be seeing more of these negotiations across Arcadia. The bosses will just have to live with it.
All right, we'll talk to Griggs again. All right. Hello, Griggs.
The workers have returned and production has resumed. Wonderful work, our disruption ameliorator. I have already informed the Home Office, and with it, put in an extra sprinkling of mild praise directly with Auntie. She will... You may tell the executives that dispatched you that you have done an adequate job.
Oh, adequate. Okay. No, it's going to be a great job. Great job.
Yeah.
All right. That's off-world. Now we can go this way. We can rendezvous with the assistant here. We have a couple of quests here on Praetor still. Enemy alliance thwarted. That's right. We were there. And we killed DeVries, but the rifts, they started going haywire. Oh, feels good to play this again. I haven't played this in at least 2 weeks. And you haven't even seen an episode in 2 weeks. I feel like it's been like 3 weeks, actually, since I played this, but... Oh, well. All right. Let's head down. No, I meant to... Okay, whatever. Is that? Facing the Colossus, I think. Yikes. Okay. Give me them shock rods. Hello. You're so easily surprised that you always try to get the jump on enemies. Getting caught leaves you open to damage for a short time, but you're better at stealth now. That's not bad. 8 seconds. Okay, sure. Why not? Let's do it. Wait, where's the other one? There was another... Oh. It's just a pile of dust. Alright. I am trying the... what was it called again? The Oracle. We'll see if it still does the lots of damage. No XP? Wow. What is this thing? Oh, it's a shrine. Well, thanks for the stuff, shrine.
Whatever that was, doesn't sound like anything I'd like to meet up close.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Let's be careful. We're gonna be sneaky little boys. And girls. Boys and girl. Whatever it is, it sounds like it's to the left. Oh, wow.
Look alive, Commander.
Up to, but I'm not ready.
Can't see them. You can see us, though.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
Which one slows down time again? I don't think it's this one. Right. Get this out. Not bad.
Lights flashing before my eyes, Commander. Revive me.
I can't. I literally can't. Okay, this gun's pretty good, actually.
Knew you had my back.
Alright. Oh, they're all down. This... Oh. Well, we have... Yeah. Assistant researcher. Alright. I'm going nowhere near that nest. Just gonna throw the beacon towards it and run like the Void. Oh, wow. Investigate. Inhuman tracks lead up. Leading away or noticeably deeper. Carrying something. Okay. Alright, let's head that way. The victim. Victim of the attack. So these body, well, maybe it's only one body part, I guess. Something tells me they're probably not alive. But you know what? They usually never are. Something hit me? Oh. I couldn't, even if I wanted to. I don't regret picking that flaw. I thought I heard another one over there. All right. Oh, whoa. Back up. Whoa!
Look at a few corpse low, Commander.
Oh my god!
Order and I'll take care
I'm
of
getting
it, Commander.
bombarded.
Could hit the broadside of a freighter. Not the one you need to worry about.
I don't know how much... Oh, well, you're almost there. There. Jeez, that was almost way too hectic. Some interesting stuff. I will take that. Well, the egg's not here anymore. Does that imply that this person survived? Or maybe we gotta go up this way. Oh, they're dead. Oh my.
Time to earn my commission.
I'll take that. There we go. And there we go. Yeah, it just, it seems to me this research assistant is definitely dead. Shock rifle, sawed-off barrel. Sawed-off triple barrel. Well, alas. All right, let's get back to the border camp. Oh, I forgot there was another quest up here. Damn it. Hopefully there's like a spot I can fast travel back to. I was too hasty. Please let me see it. Damn it. Oh well. I'll just cut to that after turning this in. Just to avoid the awkwardness.
Progress yet?
Here you go.
Incredible. And to think I sent all those assistants to
Oh
die
my
for
God.
nothing. Here's your reward. You've certainly earned it. Now back to my lab. Every biological researcher.
Sheesh. Whatever. All right, I'm going back this way. And don't worry, I'm going to cut straight to, well, straight to where we need to be, I guess. Okay, so it looks like this is where we need to be. Oh, hey, we leveled up. Hell yeah. All right. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I like that. I just want to be a sneaky boy. Hello?
In the nick of time, as always.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This was the guy we saw.
Your arrival cannot be more timely.
After
the events of
on Paradise Island, yeah.
I can think of no one more suited to conduct a surgical strike of this nature. I'm glad to see you again as well, Niles.
Gotta say you had me worried. The message you sent sounded serious.
Then I composed it accurately. To the task at hand. We are standing before the tomb of the matriarch.
Okay.
Few are invited to tour its halls, and even fewer know of its greatest secret.
Niles told me the tomb is where the matriarch and the first sovereign are buried.
For any subject, visiting the matriarch and first sovereign's resting place is the pinnacle of empty social achievement. But the tomb's corpses are its least important feature. The intelligence my friends risked all to acquire revealed a vault in its lowest level containing the matriarch's body of work, hidden from the public. Who knows what technologies the Protectorate is withholding? If the matriarch was the genius she's purported to be, the skip drive cannot be the entirety of her inventions.
What were you thinking? Weapons technology? Because I could use a new gun. Or 5.
I would not put it past the Protectorate to disrespect their dead by tucking weapons in alongside them. Whatever technological advancements may be sequestered here, the goal is almost certainly to keep the populace of Arcadia subservient to the pernicious whims of its governing body. But not for much longer. We are going to liberate any and all of the matriarch's research, whatever it may be, and distribute it to the people.
What if you're wrong?
The time for considering risk is past. We cannot afford to be timid when battling giants. Besides, now I have 2 Earth Directorate agents to assist me. What could go wrong?
What do you make of this plan?
I can see a half dozen points of failure, but bad odds ain't ever stopped us before.
Glad we're operating under the same understanding. We're unlikely to have another chance like this. We must follow through now that we've made the opening. Which also means, once inside, we cannot leave until it's done.
Sounds pretty dangerous. Maybe you should stay here.
Slim chance of that. I'll not assign a
Color me surprised.
I'd expect to see Audra here.
The consul is incensed about the death of one of his own. He sends sentinels to hunt Audra down. I try to help her hide, but they found her anyway. They tortured her at the locations of the other members of our cell. They're all gone now, dead. I alone am left to complete our mission.
Oh my gosh. What a totally tragic and non-preventable outcome.
Commander, please.
I will not pretend it isn't a blow, but what's done is done. There will be time to grieve once the Protectorate is dead and buried.
All right, well, let's do this.
To you.
Gentlemen, well, actually, hold on.
Running with you reminds me of... Sure.
Let me have some more. Where are the long rounds? There we go. Perfect. Nothing up here. Sure, bit cartridge, that works. All right, all right. I love picking up food. I love picking up that. All right, let's go. Tomb of the Matriarch. Okay, this seems like it's gonna be interesting.
Stay close and keep silent. The less attention we draw, the better.
Ooh. Hand-woven from homespun textiles and energy-absorbent materials, the Golden Shroud projects an aura of opulent indestructibility. It's tailored to fit the first sovereign's perfect frame and remains redolent. What is that word? I've never seen that word before. Remains redolent of his reassuring musk. Can I open it?
By the Matriarch, there weren't supposed to be visitors today. That Sentinel and Docent are gonna put splinters in our plan if they're not dealt with.
You hang back here. The commander and I'll take care of this.
Gladly. I'll rejoin you once the path is clear.
Whoa, to have the Matriarch taken from us before her time.
Actually,
all right, I guess we'll find said key.
Establishing Arcadia's precedent for longevity.
Hello.
So young. Imagine what glorious inventions she could have conceived of with
Could buy more long rounds too. Or I could buy more of these. Honestly, I think I'm okay for now, though.
Let this accord between the Protectorate and the Order of the Ascendant mark the moment of Arcadia's true birth.
Beloved Matriarch, you are nearer to perfection as anyone living could ever achieve. It will be the honor of the Order to serve as the Protectorate's scientific helpmeets.
All that I do for my subjects and their descendants. Gloria Arcadia!
Gloria Arcadia!
Okay. What a really weird presentation. I am not here. We are not here. Oh. Hey, we did it.
No target.
Smoking near this prohibited. Oh, live munitions. Okay. Somebody may have broken into this one? Bard. Oh, I can lockpick it. Because I'm talented. Let me in. Interesting. Huh. What is all this? Mumbo jumbo. I don't know. Huh. Well, let's... We can't open this one. Never mind. Is there somebody in here? Okay, well, it was just that.
Just let me handle this.
Shield's taken down. And now you're dead.
Continue. Wait there. I'll come to you.
Oh. Cloak drive.
Well handled. My turn. There should be
That's a lot of bits. Oh, and the Golden Shroud display key. I'll be right back. I want it. Yeah, I'm gonna use it. Maybe. Probably. Aw, shit. Oh, hold on. Let me take a look. Oh, that's what this... Okay. Am I wearing light right now? Oh, I'm wearing medium, I guess. I get more evasion chance. I lose some damage resistance, though. Gain additional 30% damage resistance with your speed skill. You lose half the total. 20% to ignore incoming attacks while below. I don't know, man. It looks kind of cool. I don't know. This is pretty good armor, I think. Well, that one's not bad either. I don't know. Maybe I won't wear it. Maybe it's not as good as I thought. Let's go this way. Well, wait. What's this? Oh, I don't have hack 3? Shit. I should put more into hacking. I totally forgot that I was also investing into that. Alright. Probably some more robots in here. Hold up. Gotta wait for the 8 seconds. Alright, we're good. Shit. Get in there. And you're gonna go down. You're gonna go down. There we go. Alright. Ooh, I will unlock that. Wow, that's pretty heavy. Some good damage resistance. Ooh, a pitch ball card. Yeah, why not? Oh, there's nothing. I wonder if there was some in the other room. Ooh. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. Not really a revolver user, though. Ooh, plus 60% magazine? Get out of here. Gain 30 every 2 seconds until you next attack. Reload or swap weapons. Oh, and it's got extra holster. Yeah, that would be for extra holster. I might use it. Not right now, but I might use it. A telescope. Alright. Don't need a lockpick to get into the bathroom. Thank God for that. This isn't that Auntie's Choice, whatchamacallit, the workers' camp. Alright. Well, like I said, there might be more over here. Or maybe not. Maybe I was wrong. What's this? The sky was never the limit for she who ushered us to the stars. Huh. Well. Let's move on. Oh yeah, the casket. Oh my god. Wait. Open the casket and hope for the best. A tripwire tied around the... Oh wow, you slide the top of the casket aside and notice a tripwire tied around the casket's contents, which you carefully remove. Close one. Hello. I can... That's funny. Alright. I will sell that. The remains of the matriarch. Nobody will know. Like, literally none the wiser. Alright, let's move on.
The room that we need to reach is nearby. We should be able to disable that energy barrier from there.
We have plenty of inhaler charges. I've planned myself pretty well to not necessarily need to use them that much.
Who goes? No one is allowed in here without the proper authorization. Ah, I see you have come armed. Intruders, then.
Yes.
I suppose you intend to extract my surrender through means most lurid and foul.
Damn, the head curator. I had hoped to slip in before his shift, but no matter. We cannot allow him to leave and raise the alarm. He must be dispatched, quickly.
How's that now?
Now hold on. I know we had to kill that fella with the Sentinel, but this man's unarmed. He's already surrendered.
We're Earth Directorate agents, not cold-blooded murderers.
I rather think that line has some blurry distinction.
How much of a fuss could this one fella cause, really? Come on, Zeb.
Please, if secrecy's your concern, you may rely upon me to be the utmost spirit of discretion. I have never betrayed a confidence in my life.
Allowing him to leave would be a grave error of mercy, one we can ill afford in this place.
I'm not killing this man, and I won't let you either.
This man is an instrument of empire, perpetuating the tyrant's lies. And were our positions reversed, he would not hesitate to execute us, or worse, send us to mental refreshment.
I'm kin to the risks, Zeb.
Are you? Can you even fathom the indignity of having your every thought scrutinized and scored and made perfect? My sister was made into a shadow. I endured daily sessions with the lathe of particularity and clarity, and still find myself policing my own mind for untoward proclivities and inclinations.
Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I was having webcam issues. I just wanted to be sure it was working before we got toward the end. All right. I have an idea. Let's lock him inside that display case. Can't do any harm from there.
That's a stroke of brilliance, Commander. Wish I'd have thought of it.
Very well. I cannot deny the viability of that solution. Be glad there's softer hearts among us today.
You cannot leave me here! What if it's days until someone comes to free me? Why, I'll suffocate!
Then you had best stifle your complaints and breathe slow. You and Niall should turn off the power to the security barrier and make your way to the vault. I'll remain here and...
All right.
Can you not see how inhumane this is?
Well, we can't take the risk. Give me all your stuff. Candy tobacco. Give me all the black. Ooh, yes, trauma kit. Thank God I found that. Avoid traps in the archives. Okay. No, I'm not gonna let you go.
Not until we've done what we...
Hold! Don't set foot in that room. The schematics on this console indicate this place is defended by all manner of traps. One moment.
So what do I do?
It appears there are N-ray tripwires, invisible to the naked eye, that will electrify the floors if crossed. Move cautiously. And if you have any gadgets that might help, I suggest using them.
Like this.
In spite of substantial efforts to prolong his life, my father's condition continues to deteriorate, both physically and mentally. It has been difficult to observe. His latest effort would see him entombed within an automechanical body. I objected, of course, to my father becoming some chimera of machine and man, but was overruled. Now the Order informs me that, far from being a panacea...
Have a look, Commander. With a little elbow grease and some inadvisable engineering...
Inadvisable?
I can finagle these components into a fine explosive gel. Who knows? Could come in handy.
Huh. Okay, you've got good instincts. You
Just
should
doing
trust
my
them.
part. Let's keep on. I'll continue to...
All right. They're not in here too, are they?
Good. Now there should be 3 switches in this room. When pulled in the correct order, the doors should open. If I'm reading this right, the order is 1, 3, 2. But which switch corresponds to which number? Ah, damn it! Why must the Protectorate abstract everything?
There must be a way to suss out which switch is which. Maybe if we could peep the wiring.
Yeah. So it's 1. This is the 1. 1. 3. 2.
Right on the first try. Well, I'll not lament a stroke of good fortune.
Does that seem a little off to you, Commander?
You know him better than I do. What do you think?
I think he's starting to worry me. That business with the curator. I'm glad Zeb stood down, but it was close. Never seen him so eager for bloodletting before. He's changed. Ain't sure for the better.
He suffered a lot of loss.
Losing Audra and the rest of his cell couldn't have helped neither. Oh, what a mess we made of that whole business with the Sentinel.
I mean, we didn't really do anything wrong, if I remember correctly.
We've still got a vault to break into and tyrannical government to topple.
Indeed. I love toppling the government. No, I'm kidding. Under restoration.
It's quite the obstruction. Fortunately, there should be a code. No. Fuck! They changed it recently. That shouldn't have happened until next week. I'm certain I can diagnose the issue. Now that you've cleared the way, I'll come down and join you.
All right. Oh, hey, we have the explosive gel, I think. Wait. Can you make it?
might have something else that can get you into that vault, Commander.
Okay. You just gotta give it to me, right? You're making it right now?
Remember those components I found? I was able to... Turns out you were right about trusting my instincts.
Never doubted you for a moment.
Honors, Commander.
All right. I have a feeling he's not going to like this,
More
though.
ambulation, less aspiration.
But, okay.
Nice. I was hoping for a more subtle incursion, but...
Well, I knew he wouldn't like it.
Am I running hot, or was that a hint of worry I heard in your voice back there?
Alas, I neglected to pack.
Jeff Schofield.
This terminal should allow me to retrieve all the information stored here.
Well, then I had never been forced to rely on an heir to secure my legacy.
Stored here.
That's a little bit too much of info I don't really care about. Oh, too incendiary by the Protectorate? Laments the direction Arcadia has taken, especially since the Matriarch's death, and his role in establishing the Order as a bulwark against dissent. Last few lines here. The numbers supported our arguments, but what if our original thesis was wrong? Damn. That's deep.
In times of darkness...
This cannot be right. There's nothing here save the designs for the skip drive. Not even initial concepts. 10 years in Arcadia and the Matriarch invented... nothing? And what's this about a deal with the Earth Directorate? We need to talk. Now.
Why?
His notions...
I knew the Protectorate festered with lies, but I had no idea the Earth Directorate was complicit. Niles, did you know?
Slow up, Zeb. What are you talking about?
It says your agency struck an agreement with the Matriarch over a century ago. In exchange for skip drives, Arcadia was allowed to completely govern itself with absolutely no outside interference, including from the Earth Directorate.
Explains all the secrecy around sending us to Horizon Point.
Must be why the chief said we'd be on our own if we were caught. We were breaking the terms of this agreement. Unbelievable.
If this information is true, then the Earth Directorate permitted the Matriarch to create a colony filled with her vassals, enslaved to her will. Everything Arcadia is, all of the suffering that's taken place here, it all could have been avoided. Things could have been different.
We can still change things. Isn't that why we're here?
There's more. The skip drive schematics are here. How the explosive safeguards against tampering work. Its evolution over time. But no original concepts, no sketches. Nothing. Our dear Matriarch is a fraud. A cheat. She did not invent the skip drive. There are messages here between her and the First Sovereign that all but confirm it. I thought I might find some technological innovation that could be handed to the Protectorate's enemies. But this is almost better.
Care to elaborate?
By releasing this information, we can thoroughly crush the image the Protectorate has been built upon. No longer will the Protectorate's myth of superiority be used as a cudgel against its own populace. If we administer truth to the people, their strength will return. Erstwhile, giving the skip drive designs to the Protectorate's enemies will even the fight. Their technological prowess will be made into nothing. Everything will come apart.
Yeah, I have a feeling this would only benefit Auntie's Choice, because really the power struggle is between Auntie's Choice and the Protectorate. And so, like, it'd benefit Auntie's Choice, and they're not much better, to be honest.
If the whole colony ain't destroyed first by some fool trying to use a drive inside the system, there was causing the rift, Zeb. Not to mention how this agreement with the Protectorate will completely destroy the Earth Directorate's reputation.
I was not aware of such a connection between rifts and the skip drives.
Yeah.
But I have confidence the Order will figure out a solution. Science is their theater, after all. As for the Earth Directorate, don't you see? This frees them from any obligation to the Protectorate. They'll be able to manufacture skip drives themselves. The deal will be voided.
What do you think, Niles?
It's worth holding the Earth Directorate's feet to the fire for this deal, but I don't think the entire organization should be judged by its worst decision. It's done a lot of good, too. Plus, making the skip drive tech available, that's like throwing a lit match into a fuel converter. Can't think of a worse idea right now.
Do you think the Protectorate stand around debating the potential for injury? No. They act, and so must we. Damn the consequences.
I'm so indecisive. Okay, so let's think about... I mean, I don't like the Protectorate, but... I don't know, man. I think we should cut our losses.
And should I refuse to leave empty-handed? What then?
There's nothing I can do to stop you, I guess.
Short of shooting me? No.
Niles, can you talk some sense into him?
I know you're aiming to do the most good for the most amount of people, Zeb, but sowing chaos ain't the way.
Do you know how many of my friends died so we could reach this point? Audra and the others, tortured and hunted down like animals. And you would have me what? Give up now on the cusp of victory? Lay bare my throat for the Protectorate machine to cut?
Don't be so dramatic. Listen to what he's actually saying.
I am listening. Though I suppose I could stand to be a little more receptive. Out of respect for my friend, I will forestall the release of this information and seek another avenue to help liberate the people of Arcadia.
Glad you're able to see reason. I was worried.
I'll remain here for a while longer to cover our tracks. The Protectorate will discover the break-in, but hopefully never learn more specifics of what we did.
Guess this is goodbye.
Only for now. If we both come out of this war intact...
I want to talk it over with the commander, but...
Okay. Phoo-wee. Let's get out of here. What do you make of this,
hey,
Inez?
Need something?
We should keep moving, Commander.
All right, let's get out of here. Ooh. Ooh, hello. Hey. Ah, got him. Oh, nice. Love seeing more of those advanced decryption keys. All right. Would this be bad if I... Okay, I'm not going to take the chance. Let's head back. Actually, can I let that guy out? That's a good question.
A thousand curses upon you! No, wait, I didn't mean that. Please, let me go!
Can I? Yeah, I don't know if I can. Oh no, I've disabled power. Anyways, let's get out of here. We're done. Alright, so... This was like... This kind of felt like main story kind of a quest, but I don't think it was. I think it was... like, just another... pretty decently sized side quest. Yeah, alright.
Don't even know where to start with everything that happened in there. At least we were able to talk Zeb out of his plan to release everything we uncovered. I'm all for sowing chaos in the Protectorate, but that kind of information is liable to do more harm than good in the wrong hands.
He had the right idea, but was going about it all wrong.
I understand his desperation. What I don't understand is the Earth Directorate's part in Arcadia's existence. Ever agreeing to such a cruel bargain in the first place? I expect backroom dealing from unregulated corporations, not from the only agency keeping them in check. The Earth Directorate should be better than that.
It's easy to judge past actions from the future, but we don't know all the circumstances.
You're telling me you wouldn't have done things differently, or at least tried to?
Maybe, maybe not.
Permission to speak candid, Commander.
I think we're past standing on ceremony at this point, Niles.
Yeah. Suppose we've moved well. Strange as it sounds, this whole experience with Zeb has helped me finally understand the position. Ain't easy having to decide between your allies and protecting untold innocence.
I must need to get my ears cleaned. Did I just hear you express sympathy for DeVries?
I'm not saying what she did was forgivable, but I find myself wondering what would have happened if she'd lived. Isn't that the damnedest thing?
Do you think she would have tried to make amends if she lived?
I think she'd have done what she believed was the right thing. Up to the last. Suppose it's all a moot point. Reckon time will decide the heroes from villains in this tale, but it's gonna be hard to forgive the Earth Directorate for arranging the stage like this in the first place.
It's been one misstep after another with them. We're better off on our own.
Defect from the Earth Directorate?
Great idea, Niles. We should do that. It was your idea.
You make it sound easy, but I just don't think I can walk away like that. It wouldn't sit right. Still, I can't rightly blame you for the sentiment. Though I do hope I can help transform the Earth Directorate into an agency you'd be proud to remain a part of.
I mean, I kind of agree with that.
I appreciate you giving me the space to work through this. Sort of feels like the future's opening back up after a long time closed.
All right. Enough touchy-feely stuff. Let's get back to the mission.
Right behind you, Commander.
All right. That is pretty funny. Well, looks like we're done on this planet for now. But they will only help you take the archive once you've built some mutual trust. Might be willing to help you gain access to the archive through undisputed claim, right? Might be willing to gain access to visit their headquarters, right? Okay. And this one, inform the executives. Oh, yeah. Sheesh. All right. Well, either way, back to the Incognito. Okay. Oh, man, I tell you, it feels so good to be back playing games again. It was a fun holiday season, and I needed the break and the vacation to go back home and all that kind of stuff. It was very fun. And I'm happy the new year is upon us. But I am ready to kind of get back to a procedure, you know, to get back to uploading regularly, to continue doing what I was doing in the latter half of last year, of the year of our Lord 2025. It is now the year of our Lord and Savior 2026. But as you may have guessed, we are ending it for the day, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me. Give the video a like and comment down below what you think of the series so far. This game's kind of coming around to me. It starts off kind of slow, I kind of have to admit, but once you kind of get the groove of how you're building your character and what weapons you like and kind of how the quests work, it turns into actually a really fun experience that I'm actually excited to continue playing. So, if you check the description down below, you'll see links to my socials, such as my Twitter, which I post the most often on. Otherwise, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you all later. Hello.
Go consume like a good consumer.
Well, you're a liaison. I thought you were going to be the person I talked to for a second there, but fine then.
Time for unlocked bathroom doors!
I agree. Unlock the bathroom doors. Even the outbreak of necrotic crabble cankers at our Immunosol factory only slowed production to 2 shifts a day. Wow.
It is critical that you understand that, as director of this facility, I should effectively be treated as though I were an executive. Is that clear?
What's clear is that it was actual Auntie's Choice executives that sent me here.
Well, there's no call for rudeness.
So their only value is to make you look good. And what's funny is that once I click this, she's probably actually going to agree with me and be like, hey, you understand.
Their value is in providing their minuscule contribution to this mighty and prestigious corporation.
Well, not exactly then. Okay.
That
was an amazing amount of gobbledygook. Care to make it more clear? Honestly, in modern day society, 12-hour work shifts are very long. Very long. I know some people have those kind of shifts and maybe even longer. But these guys are forced into it. But going down from 20 to 16, that was the best I could do. I can't. I literally can't. Oh my gosh. What a totally tragic and non-preventable outcome.
Commander, please.
I have an idea. Let's lock him inside that display case. Can't do any harm from there.
That's a stroke of brilliance, Commander.
Come apart.
Yeah, I have a feeling this would only benefit Auntie's Choice, because really the power struggle is between Auntie's Choice and the Protectorate. And so, like, it'd benefit Auntie's Choice, and they're not much better, to be honest. I'm so indecisive. Okay, so let's think about... I mean, I don't like the Protectorate, but... I don't know, man. I think we should cut our losses. Oh no, I've disabled power. Anyways, let's get out of here. We're done. It's been one misstep after another with them. We're better off on our own.
Defect from the Earth Directorate?
Great idea, Niles. We should do that. It was your idea.
You make it sound easy.